can call it 50 Shades of Pink. My cock is large, Joe. It's very fucking large, faggot fuck. Wow, forced orgasm, Joe. There's no other way to do it. No, it's true, though, about the rape. It's a very interesting thing. Rape leads to orgasm with many women. Now, that's not funny. It's not a troll. It's not a joke. But what is it? Why? Is it a form of self-preservation, so her body just kind of goes into kind of a, you know, a lying mode to convince her she's enjoying it, to protect herself from trauma? I don't know. Does Rika give oral? Taz, what is this? What is this? Yes, she does, but it's very lackluster. Keep talking. Radman, that's disgusting. I have to keep talking. What am I going to do? Just sit here? You guys will watch me on silence. Rika does give oral, but Rika doesn't like giving oral. Rika prides herself on being somewhat of a dom. So what she does is she grinds her puss in your mouth to the point where you can't breathe unless you just push her up a bit. She doesn't have that great of lower body strength, so you can just push her right up. And it's not a 69, it's more like a 60L, I guess you could say. Because she just kind of goes back at a 90-degree angle, and then once in a while you can push her head down. Very good, Kodiak. That's a new one. My cock is small, but I fuck like I have a massive fist down there. BFK being kicked from this failed channel. What are you talking about? You keep coming back. It's a gift. All the eyes are on you, buddy. 187 on Kodiak's Buster ass. So if Wisd0m gets butt raped and orgasm, is that pleasure or pain for him? That's a great question, Psycho, and I'm glad you brought that up, because as we all know, the people that are most into S&M sex are gay men, right? People that claim to be gay. No one's really gay. Our little secret. Gay men and women. And we have to ask ourselves why. The answer, I think, is because the first time they have sex, invariably it does hurt. Doesn't it? Right? So they learn to associate the pleasure with the pain. I think sex is more of a blank slate than anything else. I think that's why, you know, paraphilias form. They come and go. Some people will become into eating shit or into fucking hairy or other gross things. You know? There's a fetish for everything. Is it true Rika always had swamp ass? Now, Ray Phoenix, now you ask an interesting question. Yes, but she's a sweet girl. And if you tell her while she's about to straddle your face that this is disgusting and you're about to vomit, she'll get up and gladly wash herself with a hose. Now, will it help? No. But the effort is there. And that's what matters here. And that's what goes overlooked. People are like, oh, my girl, it's so gross. When I'm fucking her from behind, she smells. There's this revolting stench coming from her asshole, and it's disgusting. Well, did she try to wash? Did she have a history of hemorrhoids? All right? These are questions I ask. Is it in her control? If it's not in her control, I'm not going to say a thing. I'm going to learn to love the stench, and that brings us full circle about sexuality. You can learn to love anything. I mean anything. You know? This is why people like Wisd0m can even have a woman once in a great while. Not too many. You know. It's not a land of freaks we're living in. We're still humans. I'm so repulsed right now. Joe, I'm going to mute you. What are you talking about? Joe, why don't you give Aaron a pity fuck? Great question, little bastard. I tried. No fucking bullshit. I went to the mall in Renton. Not once, but twice. Okay? Once with Billy the Fridge. We were going to meet her. The first time she said her carer, her nurse, was sick. That's what she said. Which is basically like saying, I'm sick, if you're a girl that can walk. Which is the oldest fucking excuse in the book. I just got sick. This girl says, my nurse got sick. All right, fine. Am I going to be beat up about being turned down by a quadriplegic? No. All right? I'm a boy. I'm going to puff out my chest and pretend it didn't happen. I'm going to go back to the well, though, to make sure that it was a fluke. So that's what I did. 2 weeks later, I went back to the mall in Renton. I asked her, exactly, Yabish. I asked her, hey, I'm in the mall in Renton, same place, in the food court. Are you coming by? She said her wheelchair didn't work. Out of batteries, she said. So she can take all her fake Jared Leto loving ass, whatever. Did you bang her nurse? No, Moonlight. You're no Jared Leto. And that's the problem, Trev, because she led me to believe that I was Jared Leto. And not him playing that faggot in that gay movie that Matthew McConaughey was in. Not him, like real Jared Leto. She led me to believe I was 30 Seconds to Mars. Is that the band? I don't listen to him. She led me to believe that I was Third Rock from the Sun Jared Leto. You understand? She said, I remember, I forget who asked her. Maybe it was Alki. If you had the choice. No, it wasn't Alki. It was somebody who gave a shit. They were like, Aaron, if you had the choice between Jared Leto and J0e Wisd0m, who would you fuck? And she said, point blank, Joe. You're no Jared Leto, but she's no Christopher Reeve. Exactly, Moonlight. Brokeback Cowboy Jared Leto. He wasn't in that. That was Jake Gyllenhaal. And then the other one. Just think of all the different positions you can do with Aaron. Yeah, you can. It's like having sex with a baby, basically. That's basically what it's like. So wrong, yet so very goddamned right. Joe, you would be a great host on The Real. Oh, thank you, Peter. Psycho, if you were any stupider, you would be called Jeff. Do you remember Jeff? Jash84? Poor bastard. That guy. Well, not poor. Banning Anna from your room because she's too old. Wisdom, if you came to Las Vegas, which is the first casino hotel that comes to mind? Admiral, I'd probably go to the, what's that one where all the people go? Not that one. No, the Tuscan Inn. The Tuscan Inn. Not the Flaming O, dog food lid. Stop helping. The Tuscan Inn. That's the one I would go. The Tuscany. The Tuscany. It's beautiful. $28 for a suite. That's what was that? Trev, you were there with me. It's weird to say I shared a suite with you, but I shared a suite with you. And it was what? It was like 300 square feet. It was huge. Trev could even fit in. I ended up a World Star because of Jeff. Yeah, you did. A lot of us did. Dave Live was there. And it's weird because they totally stole that bit of making fun of that retarded guy from Dinty. Dinty started it, mocking the retarded guy, but he did it so convincingly that everybody thought it was just the smart thing to do. Like, why wouldn't we mock this retarded guy? His logic admittedly was sound, because the way of the land here at Battlecam is to mock anyone and everything for any reason. It's kind of moved away from that, but that was the law of the land. So to say that Jeff is somehow off limits from being mocked is to say that Jeff is inferior. It was sound logic. I agreed with it. That's why I mocked him relentlessly. Little did I know that it had nothing to do with the fact that I just was an egalitarian. It had everything to do with the fact that I don't know how to mock anyone else but the retarded. And that's why I stopped completely and left Battlecam in shambles. He was really fun to mock. Of course he was. He looked like a fucking dolphin with downs. He looked like a... What did he look like? A melted candle was one of the ones I heard. Joe, do your Jeff impression. I'm not going to do the Jeff impression. I don't do the Jeff impression. All right. I'll do the Jeff impression. I still got it. I've heard Dave Live is a complete loser douche. True or false? It's true. So he is a dolphin. Well, no. He just does the echo thing. Wisdong, you're delusional ginger. You do synthetic bath salts. Fugazi. Do you really? Hey, Joe, do you have Rebel down yet? AZ Rebel? Oh no, I haven't really